welcome back to another episode of the Freelancers Tea Break, the short and sweet podcast you can enjoy whilst you're making a cuppa. It's nearly September. Oh, I love September so much. I can almost taste the cinnamon and all the spices and all the I just love. I am very much an autumn basic bitch. And yeah, I'm always excited about it. And I think, like a lot of people, I still very much have that fresh new start, fresh new notebook feeling that you get from school that never goes away. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for September. And one of the things that I have done, and I tend to do this in January and September just because they have that fresh start feeling, is review things in my business. One of the things I have been reviewing is the prices of some of my courses as well as some of my coaching services. Now, this is for a variety of reasons. There have been price increases for some of the tools I use, like Podia, which I use to host a lot of my courses, and Hello Audio, which I use for creating audio feeds, podcast feeds of pretty much all my courses because I want it to be as accessible as possible. They've all upped their prices, unfortunately, and I've also been adding new content to a lot of these courses. And to be honest, the feedback I've been getting is that they're too cheap. And I've had actually some feedback that especially the 30 Days to Go Freelance course, people haven't been buying it because it's so cheap that they think it's not going to be thorough enough. And it is packed full of information. There's so much stuff in there. It is great for new freelancers. So as of the 8th of September, the following courses are going to go up in price. So 30 Days to Go Freelance, which is my Bible for new freelancers. It has all of the steps you need to take. That's going up to $49 from £19. How to find clients quickly and easily. This one is brilliant. It's got lots and lots of different ways that you can find clients, so you can find the perfect way for you, but also it has templates that you can use to track how you're finding clients, work out what's working well, what's not, and to plan it in for the week. So this is not just a list of things to do, but it's a way to schedule it into your week so it feels manageable and bite-sized rather than scary and overwhelming. So that one's going up from £29 to £49. Freelancing for Graduates is going up from £39 to £49. It is slightly similar to 30 Days to Go Freelance in that it covers all the basics, but it's also designed for graduates because there's the whole angle of starting your career and going into it fresh. So there's lots in there from a lot of my work that I've been doing with universities and teaching about freelancing for graduates. Creating a freelance funnel was one of my mini workshops, but I've been adding to it. So it's actually more a course now. That one's was £9, but that's going to be £49. Becoming a Networking Pro has so many tips, and I've got lovely Shona from Berkshire Mummies, whose events I love going to. Sorry. So Shona's shared lots of tips in there as well, but I've been adding other bits to it as well. So I think there's going to be so much valuable stuff in there, including how to pitch at these events or how to do your elevator pitch. So that's going from £9 to £49. And finally, how to write a freelance business plan is going up to £49 as well. That was, again, one of the mini ones that has been added to. And that one I found is useful for so many of my clients. And it's not overwhelming. It's a mini business plan for you, not for investors and things like that. So if you feel like you're missing that foundation of your business, this is brilliant. So those prices are going up depending when you're listening to this. You've either got a week to grab one of those as a bargain price before the price goes up, or now you know how much they are. And just as an additional note as well, my accountability Vox a month is going up from £99 to £149. That gets you a whole month of twice weekly check-ins where I check in with you, how you're getting on, what you're going to get done that week. We go through, like with some of my clients who use it, we go through their to-do lists and adjust any deadlines or work out why that item still keeps coming up like 2 or 3 weeks in. And also just to sometimes work through some stuff and answer any questions about freelancing. So that one's going up from £99 to £149. But I think one of the other reasons, even if none of that is interesting to you, I think it's really important to remind you to review your freelance fees. A lot of things have gone up in price. A lot of the tools that I use for various different things in my business have gone up in price, plus obviously cost of living and things like that. And I think a lot of freelancers feel uncomfortable with raising their rates because clients are also facing that increase. But we do have to do that because otherwise we essentially are taking a pay cut a big pay cut from previous years, especially the last few years. So I would encourage you to review them. And I do have a template, I think, in my Tricky Clients bundle, which is on the Podia link, which you can find in the description. And I've got a link there for how to raise your prices, but also the options you can give people. So sometimes you can give people the option of they can pre-order at or like pre-book the next 2 or 3 months at the current price. But obviously that gives you a nice little buffer of that extra money. Or they need to review whether they stay at the current budget, but you do less work for them, or they outsource some of the smaller admin bits to someone else who is maybe on a different rate. So there are definitely lots of options, but you shouldn't be working at a big discount from last year because of increased costs coming in. Everybody is increasing their prices, so you shouldn't be working at a loss either. Right, I think that was everything I was going to say in this one. So it was just a kind of an update behind the scenes and also a big nudge to go check your rates. And I hope you found that useful, and I hope you have a wonderful freelance week.